Tiernan, a good night at the Newry Showgrounds, maybe a game of two halves?
Yeah, very much so. And we, thankfully, it was probably the first time I haven't had to do a half-time team talk. The players knew that they underperformed that first half, and they kind of marshalled that themselves, which was fantastic. And I think they showed that. We've been talking about it a lot. You get out of football what you put into football. And first half we didn't put enough in, which was why we got nothing out. Second half I felt we bossed the game. Our intensity increased. We played quicker. We played forward, and we got the goals.
Yeah, as you say, there was that kind of marked difference between the first and the second half, and obviously the introduction of Mark Randall played a big part as well. I think he had an assist and a goal within 3 minutes of coming off the bench.
Yeah, that's just the man. No, it's just one of those ones where sometimes that's what happens. I think Mark made a huge difference. He got us on the ball. He settled us. He made us play. He played forward, and as you said, an assist and a goal very quickly. That kind of killed the game.
Yeah, getting those two goals within the space of 3 minutes obviously completely changed the complexion of it. But we managed it very well after that as well.
Yeah, there's lots of elements of our game that we're looking at now, and there has been huge amounts of reflection over the last number of years, and at the moment it's working for us. There's a massive month ahead. There's a massive 4 or 5 games ahead, but they're games that we relish, and they're games that we have to go and look forward to, and we'll know at the end of this month where we sit.
I feel like I ask you every week, but it's worth asking you in terms of another clean sheet and another sort of level of determination to make sure we came away with that tonight. Yeah,
that's probably one of the questions that I'll not get bored of you continuing to ask me, Ian, is that as long as we can keep those clean sheets coming, there's a real determination now that we want to keep clean sheets and we don't want to concede goals. There's huge amounts of work going on the training field for it, and the boys are embracing that, and it's shown.
You described during the week that this is probably the third Larne team that you've built during your time here. Are we still kind of finding out about this team, week by week, and maybe the different challenges that present themselves in terms of having to raise our gear in the second half and come away from home and different things like that we've had to do tonight?
I think the first thing about this team is they have character. Up to now they've shown great character, and they even just simple things like how they marshalled half time tonight, and how they wouldn't accept that, and they didn't accept that, and they didn't need me or Seamus to be screaming and shouting. That kind of shows the mark of this group of players. I don't think we've came anywhere close to seeing the best of them as far as football's concerned. I think there's a lot of relationships that are still being built. You just have to look at the front two. There are probably 3 changes in the middle of the park that started the game tonight. So I think all the best football and that cohesiveness is all probably still ahead of us, please God. But what we're getting now is real determination, real hunger, real drive, and that pride of putting the shirt over your head.
And good to see that Tuesday didn't knock us out of our stride. We've obviously started the season so well before that. Changes were made on Tuesday, but it didn't knock us out of our stride. We came here and reset and seemed to go again.
Yeah, I have no regrets about the changes we made on Tuesday night. We have some really good kids coming through, and they need to play. I'm disappointed, obviously, in the result, but I wouldn't change the team if I was doing it again. And the senior boys, a lot of senior boys in there needed games, so it was one of those nights. Nothing went for us. We got a man sent off. We could have and should have done so many things differently and better, but it's over, and we parked it very, very quickly. And our focus went straight to tonight.
We look ahead again, home on Tuesday against Ballymena in the County Antrim Shield, and then Friday against Cliftonville, but I'm sure it's sort of one game at a time.
Yeah, 100%. That's all we'll look at. We'll listen and we'll enjoy tonight. The players will get a couple of days, and then we'll be back at it again, preparation for Ballymena on Tuesday night, and that's all we'll focus on at this stage. What comes after that lies ahead.
We kind of have this newfound affinity with the County Antrim Shield, having won it twice in a row. It's in the quarterfinals, obviously one we would love to retain if we had the opportunity.
Yeah, listen, we probably at this club now go into every competition that we would like to try and win it. Unfortunately, the cup's gone now, but we'll go and have a go at Ballymena on Tuesday night, and there's a lot of boys that are looking forward to getting back out on that pitch.
Just finally, first opportunity to speak to you since it was announced that you were the manager of the month for September. Thankfully, you got the usual curse out of the way at Anna, but a nice award to win.
Yeah, listen, there's no such thing as personal accolades in football, not as far as I'm concerned. All I do is pick up that award on behalf of not just the coaching staff or the players, but the whole club. I think you just have to be around the club at the moment to see the work that's going on, both on the field and off the field, and that cohesiveness and collectiveness that's there. And as I say, congratulations to everybody that was involved.
Great, thank you.